LEGO fans, in this video we're building the Millennium Falcon. Another Millennium Falcon. This is the second system scale Millennium Falcon to be released by LEGO, so if you haven't seen the build of the first edition Millennium Falcon, make sure you go check that out. Newsbrick, what can you tell us about this set?
This LEGO set is set number 4504 and is called the Millennium Falcon. This is the second edition of the system scale Millennium Falcon to be released. It was released in 2004 and is part of the Star Wars original trilogy series. It consists of 971 parts and 5 minifigures. Like the first edition AT-AT Walker that was featured in my earlier video, it was released with two box styles, the blue box and the original trilogy box.
Thanks, Newsbrick. I'm really interested to see how this build differs from the first edition Millennium Falcon. So, let's get building. bam, build finished. I did get this set second hand, and I was aware that some of the stickers were missing when I got it, but it turns out that the stickers that have been applied are in pretty poor condition too. I was going to leave them as they are for the sake of this video, but this just won't do. That is so much better. Now that my sense of OCD has been sufficiently satisfied, let's take a look at the play features. Let's start on the top here, where we have a rotating radar dish and positionable laser cannons. Moving to the front, the centre panel lifts up for easy access to the cargo storage area. Continuing on to the cockpit, we have room for 2 minifigs. Hey Chewie, hey Han! On the side of the ship, behind the cockpit, we have the ramp that lowers. I did think this mechanism was quite cleverly executed. Directly across from the ramp on the other side of the ship, we have a hatch that raises to unveil the escape pod. Plenty of room in there for some minifigs. On to the biggest play feature, access to the interior. The top is split into multiple sections that fold out to reveal the interior. In the first iteration of the Millennium Falcon, the whole top section is removed from the ship to reveal the interior. This second iteration completely changes from that idea with a segmented fold-out top. This allows the Millennium Falcon to have a much more circular form and be closer to how the overall shape should be. From what I've seen, this paves the way for all system-scale Millennium Falcons to come, with future iterations changing very little from this idea. As far as the interior goes, it's a healthy attempt at detail with the obligatory hollow chessboard, some seating, control panels, and an engine bay with tool storage. Although this Millennium Falcon at this scale is designed as a playset, I did find that it was very fragile, with parts falling off, especially when opening the top segments to reveal the interior. This could be a design flaw, or could just be representative of the age of this particular example. Another thing I did notice about this set is that the proportions really aren't great. This is particularly noticeable with the angle of the corridor to the cockpit, and where the cockpit sits in relation to the front mandibles. The cockpit is supposed to be much more towards the side, whereas here it's almost in line with the front of the mandibles. It'll be interesting to see if future iterations of the system-scale Millennium Falcon address this.